Hey Eva, it's Devin. Thanks so much for speaking to me on the phone earlier. In this quick video, I'm going to give you 3 simple tips you can easily implement on your website so you can start beating road and roofing. Because if you type in roofing Wichita KS, these guys show up right at the top, and there's plenty of there's 200 people who search that exact keyword every month. I'm going to show you how you can show up first above them. Now you're probably asking yourself, why would I even make this video for you? It's simple. I found out a little while ago there's lots of contractors that are so busy running their business they don't have the time to learn how to make the internet bring them more customers. And the only thing stopping them from hiring somebody to help them is they don't know who is an expert and who's not. So I started creating these attack plans and just giving them away for free. Now, lots of people take this information and they just do it themselves, and that's awesome. But some people call me back and say, you know what, Devin, I like you. I just don't have the time to do this. Can you do it for me? Whatever you want to do with this information is totally okay with me. My only goal is to educate you and help you make a lot of money. I'm going to talk to you about 3 simple things today. Content, backlinks, and citations. But I have to start by saying you did a great job when it comes to designing your website. I personally love the really bright yellow, black, and white combination. It's really bright. It's really eye-catching. There's a really nice contrast. You have great photos to represent everything you do. This is a beautiful website from a design perspective. Now, what Google mostly cares about is content. They want to see a lot of it. The average website on the front page of Google typically has around 1,500 words of content. If I paste all of yours, you can see you have 872. So you want to get up to 1,500 words. One other thing too, though, is I see you're trying to rank for multiple different locations. You should actually have a page for each location. And the reason why is because, like, let's say somebody types in roofing Wichita KS. They're looking for somebody who is local to that, and they want to see a page that right when they click on Google that takes them that says roofing Wichita, Kansas. So I see over here you do have locations, but they go straight to your Google Maps. You should also have pages on this website for these locations, so that way you can show up on Google for those pages, and you can fit in these keywords like roofing Wichita KS, roofers Wichita KS, Wichita roofing, because these keywords, I mean, if you look at how many people search every month, 200, 150, and 150. So if you were number 1 in front of these 3 keywords, you would be number 1 in front of 500 people every single month who are looking to purchase roofing. It's a crazy amount of business for free. So that's my first. Just make sure you have those extra pages. I would put at least 1,500 words on each page, 750 at the minimum to 1,500, which is what the average is. And then, yeah, fit in those keywords. One more thing too. You can also save your images as keywords too. So like this image here, this could be called roofing Wichita KS. You know, like that. All right. That's my first tip for you regarding content. My next tip for you is called backlinks. A backlink is when another website is linking to your website, driving traffic to your website. This is important because Google is kind of like a popularity contest. They want to see a bunch of trustworthy and relevant websites vouching for your website. Keep in mind, though, like I said, they want to see trustworthy and relevant websites. So you're going to get a lot more power if you have other roofing and construction companies linking to you versus having like Pizza Hut linking to you. Google knows you're not a pizza company. So the tool that I use to check out backlinks is called Ahrefs. It is a paid tool. You don't need to use it. There's plenty of free tools out there. Just Google backlink checker. You can see all this information for free. And it says you're doing a great job. You have 115 websites going to you already. So at least you guys are putting some SEO efforts to it. You're just not getting found for very much. So what I would do if I were in your shoes, I would just copy these exact links that Rodin Roofing has. Because if these 169 links are good enough to rank Rodin Roofing, then they're going to be good enough to rank you too. So I would go one by one to each link and put a link on each website the same way they did, just back to yours. And a lot of times it's very simple. Like, for example, Yellow Pages here. You create a free account, you put a link in your profile back to your homepage, and that's simple. You've got a backlink. So it's really simple. It just takes a little bit of time. But if you beat them in content, plus you copy their backlinks, those 2 tips alone are enough to get you to steal their spot right here, become number 1, and get all the free business that comes with being there organically. I've got one last tip for you, and that's how to show up in the map section. If you want to be number 1 in the map section, you need to have more citations than your competitors. A citation is when you list your name, your address, and your phone number inside of a directory. A directory is a website that allows you to list your business's information, like Yelp, Yext, Yellow Pages, stuff like that. So if I were in your shoes, I'd figure out what directories Rodin Roofing was in. I'd put myself in the same ones and add a bunch on top. So if Rodin Roofing was in 150 directories, I put myself in at least 300. But that is all I've got for you, Eva. I hope you found this informative and helpful. I tried to keep it short and to the point for you. As a quick recap, you want at least 1,500 words of content on your homepage. You want to make sure you split up the pages roofing Wichita, roofing Salina, roofing Arvada, Arvada, and put these keywords in there so you can get found for them. Then you're going to want to take the websites that are linking to road and roofing and get them linking back to your own website. And finally, you're going to want to put your name, address, and phone number in more directories in road and roofing. And if you follow these 3 tips, this is enough to get you ranked #1 across the entire front page of Google and start getting all the free business that comes with being there. So you're probably asking, what do I do now? You have 2 options. The first one is to take this information and do it yourself. If you go this route, it's a great route to go. I recommend you get started as soon as possible. The sooner you get started, the less catching up you have to do because your competitors are already doing this. If you have any questions or if you want any help getting this done, give me a call anytime. My phone number is 469-352-2524. I'd be happy to hear your goals and give you a free attack plan on what to do next. Either way, it was really great speaking to you on the phone earlier. I hope this video was very helpful for you, and I hope you have an awesome week. See you later.